What if the next car you buy will be the only car you ever have to buy again? What if you could have every new improvement added to the car you own in the blink of an eye? What if you could sit wherever you wanted when you drove? What if you didn't need a steering wheel, but could navigate using a joystick or a mouse? And what if you never burned a single drop of gas wherever you went? Because your car had no engine.
New technologies are coming together that will bring about a revolutionary change. One as significant as going from the horse-drawn carriage to the horseless carriage.
This is the skateboard. It is hydrogen fuel cells. It is drive-by-wire. And it will be many different cars and trucks.
Imagine being able to walk out of your home every morning and look at a 20-car garage, all of your favorite vehicles, and then shrinking that all into one vehicle, one architecture. That's what Skateboard can do.
The skateboard lends itself to body interchangeability. And because we don't have an engine at the front, we can have different size, different shaped bodies. And from an interior perspective, we can attach the seats in different locations and drive the vehicle from different seating positions. I am Chris Bird, and this is my testimony about the future. The real magic is in the thickness of this chassis. All of the hardware required to control and propel the four wheels are housed inside a 6-inch thick skateboard.
Suddenly, you're free to move the passengers and the contents of the vehicle. I have the freedom to make it look like the perfect iPod with wheels. By exposing these young interns to our skateboard concept, for them to look at the skateboard as an opportunity to do anything they wanted above that base, I think was a bit intimidating. When you give a designer a completely new perspective, a completely different premise for a vehicle, it will separate out a great designer from a good designer.
I really tried to utilize the fact that all of a sudden you have this space that you didn't have before. My name is Mark Stropla, and the GM Symmetry is my vision of the future.
This interior sketch just shows the steering wheel could actually fold up to assist the driver and being able to get out from the front like this, and it would kind of fold down right in front of him into his lap.
So I did a symmetric from both lanes, X and Y axis. There's a driver that faces forward, passenger that faces rearward, and then two passengers that face out the side, perpendicular. Right from the start, I knew that I really wanted to experiment with seating arrangements because you no longer have an engine right in front of you.
What it does have is a petroleum-free, zero-emissions power source sitting under the floor.
The fuel cell utilizes the energy from the hydrogen stored inside the skateboard to create electricity, which drives the wheel motors. Then, the spent hydrogen molecules unite with the oxygen in the air to create the only emission for the vehicle, water.
Fuel cell propulsion system has just 1/10 as many moving parts in it as today's automobile's internal combustion engine. And that's a dramatic opportunity for engineers to design vehicles and designers to style vehicles in the future.
When you get into this car, on the dashboard, it will say, what upgrades do you want? And you'll be able to download them. If you want to change the steering feel, if you want to change the way the brakes feel, it will all be possible with drive-by-wire technology.
Drive-by-wire, similar in many ways to a video game controller. Every driving nuance expressed through electronic signals, far more flexible and much faster responding than mechanical linkages. It's instant reaction, like flipping a switch.
My name's John Owens, and my vision for the future is the urban escape vehicle. Once you eliminate the mechanical linkages between steering and the wheels, or brakes and the wheels, or throttle and the engine, then it really opens up a lot of possibilities. My inspiration is both organic and mechanical, like the F-22 and crabs with the shell. Their articulation of their arms really inspired my suspension design.
In nearly every electric vehicle, there's a single electric motor that powers the front wheels. It's a propulsion story only. However, with the skateboard, We have 4 wheel motors, 1 at each corner, and it's much, much more than just propulsion.
4 wheel motors means superior traction and stability on all 4 points of road contact. Safe.
In addition, the driving dynamics as you go into a corner and as you experience the thrill of driving and the feedback that you get from that, it's going to be very precise.
Precision and stability. And for the young designer, the skateboard offers seemingly endless possibilities.
Look at what these young people are doing. They're already exploring a variety of architectures. It shows just how mind-expanding the skateboard chassis is. And for any designer, you want to show the world your vision of the future. The skateboard's a way to do that.